Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Super Sips Gaming. I'm Frozen Blaze, and today I'm going to be doing My Life in Movies tag. I wasn't tagged for this, but I had been watching Johnny Tellez's channel, and he did a video about his answers to it. I'll link that in the description below, and I was just like, this is a really interesting tag, and I really want to do it. So now I'm doing it, and yeah, let's get started. So it's a total of, 14 questions, so not that long, but pretty long, so I'm going to try not to ramble on like you know I do. But, so the first question is first steps. The first film you remember seeing as a kid. It's gotta have, for me it's gotta have either been The Land Before Time, Child's Play, Neverending Story, or It. And, because I remember seeing them all very close together, and it's very possible that I saw them at completely different times, but my brain is like lumping them all together. I know it sounds weird that like I saw Land Before Time and The Neverending Story at the same time I saw Child's Play and It. I did see It and Child's Play very young, mainly because my parents wanted to go see it, and then I had to go with them in the movie theater when I was a little, like, a baby. So, and I do remember it, and it definitely scarred me for life, but I am glad that I saw it then, because probably if I would have tried to go see it when I was older, I might not have seen it. And it was definitely a good movie to see. The next one is Teenage Crush. Which actor or actress did you have a crush on? Well, there's a lot of them when I was a teenager. Definitely Mandy Musgrave, Sophia Bush, Chad Michael Murray, Halle Berry, Heath Ledger, Neve Campbell, Matt Damon, Leonardo DiCaprio. There's so many. Yeah, those were definitely like the main crushes though. Bad choices, good outcome. A movie you watched and ended up enjoying even though you wanted to hate it. That's a tough question because I don't usually go to movies expecting them to be bad. Seeing movies that I think are good but end up being bad, yeah, that happens a lot. But I don't really go to movies thinking that are going to be bad and they don't end up being bad. So, oh, Piku. That's definitely a movie that I didn't think would be good, but I ended up really enjoying it a lot. It's a Bollywood Indian movie that stars Amitabh Bachchan, and my brother loves Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan, so that's why we watched it, and I really thought I was going to hate it, but it was a really good movie, so if you should watch it if you haven't seen it. It does have a lot to do with constipation, which made it funny, at least when I watched it with my family. Like, that was what we laughed about a lot. First date. When you went on a first date, what movie did you see? Oh, wow, that's a very long time ago. This question, I mean, I've went on a lot of, like, I've went to movies for dates a lot, so, like, that's kind of difficult to, like, not cram them all together. One of the first ones I do remember is that I did take one of my dates to see Harry Potter. I don't remember which one it was, which movie it was, but that was a huge mistake because my date didn't like Harry Potter. I know. Needless to say, it didn't work out. But I remember having to leave the movie because they didn't like them. They were so, like, bored of the movie, which, what? But yeah, I did leave, and then I ended up having to watch it again in the movie theaters, I think a couple weeks later, so. Yeah, so I'll just say Harry Potter. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the one with the Yule Ball, if I remember correctly, but I might be completely wrong on that as well, because my memory is terrible. Home comforts. Which movie reminds you of time with your family? See, this is a tough question as well, because I watch a lot of movies with my family. We're a very big, like, movie watching, TV watching family. So it's kind of difficult to say, but I guess I'd probably have to say Chalte Chalte or Dil Se, because these are also Bollywood or Indian movies. Anytime songs from the movie or movie itself plays, I immediately think of my family, because we watched it so many times, especially when my mom was pregnant with my little brother, thus his love for Shah Rukh Khan. Next question. First heartbreak. What movie really upset or hit you more than you thought? Really upset me. I wouldn't say upset in like an angry way, but upset me like in a left me emotionally scarred maybe way, or like really like made me cry. I would have to say Secrets of War and If I Had Wings. Those two movies wrecked me. I was bawling my eyes out. It was unbelievable. So yeah, that's definitely I would say those two. If you haven't seen those two movies, they're on Netflix. Like, definitely go check them out. Like, they made me cry. So Leaving Home. Number 7 is Leaving Home. What movie was the first you watched without your family? This is an odd question because I've watched many movies without my family, so I don't really know what to say here. Like, I've went to, see movies with friends and stuff like that my parents haven't seen or I didn't see with them. I'm gonna say Paheli. It's an Indian movie. Just because I know I saw it in a Bollywood, like an Indian movie theater, without my family. And I think it was like one of the first ones that I went to, like, by myself with my friends. So I'm gonna say Paheli, and I know they still haven't seen it because I've been trying to get them to see it, but they claim they've seen it, but they haven't. It's a good movie. You should check it out if you haven't either. You're gonna notice that a lot of the movies on my list are not English language movies because I love all movies. I watch American movies, I watch Indian movies, I watch Japanese movies, I watch Korean movies, I watch Italian movies, I watch French movies. I love film, and I love just I get bored sometimes and I'll just put a show on or a movie on, and then I'll do my work while, like, going back and forth between it. So you'll notice that it's not only American movies that I'm talking about. 8. Good times. What movie do you watch most and why? The movie that I watch most, well, I'm gonna say Christmas movies are like a given, because every time Christmas comes around or the holiday season comes around, of course you watch Christmas movies again and again. So I'm not gonna name those, but definitely Christmas movies I watch the most. Regular movies, I'd say probably Holes. I love that movie. Train to Busan. I've watched it a bunch now. And of course Kal Ho Na Ho and Mujhe Dosti Karungi. Really any of Shah Rukh Khan's or Hrithik Roshan's early films. 9. Learn a new language. Okay, what is your first favorite non-English language movie? Like I said, I watch tons of non-English movies, so that's kind of like asking for my favorite movie. So just to be fair, I'll say Train to Busan, since I do watch a lot of Korean and Japanese movies, but not as much as I watch Indian movies. And I really love Train to Busan. Like, it's easily one of my favorite movies. Okay. 10. Can't leave the sofa. What TV series got you hooked? I get hooked to a lot of TV series. Like I said, I'll just throw something on and I'll do my work while I'm watching it. It's unbelievable how many TV shows I binge watch. So, like, I'm gonna say TV shows that I like in my adulthood, because if I say in my childhood, of course, there's Power Rangers, there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's South of Nowhere, Degrassi, Lizzie McGuire, all those shows that, of course, I was hooked on. I used to watch them every single week. But I'm gonna say now, definitely the Lost Girl. It's a Canadian TV show. That really definitely got me hooked. I'm glad I was able to binge watch it, and then I was also able to watch it when it was actually in Canada. So thanks to some of my friends, I was able to watch it. The Crown, Fairy Tale, the anime, Death Note, the anime, and then Once Upon a Time, Gotham, all those. There's so many TV shows, so I can't just name one. 11. Sorry, I'm like really thirsty all of a sudden. Okay, 11. Sick day. What movie do you watch if you don't feel well to cheer you up? I don't really have a go-to movie when I'm sick. Really, I just head over to Netflix or Amazon, and I kind of like pick any movie that I think looks interesting depending on my mood at the time. It's not really something like, oh, I'm not feeling good today, let me pop in this movie. I don't know, I don't do that. Does that make me weird? Okay, so next question, 12, almost done. Looking to the future, what movies are you looking forward to seeing? I really want to see Get Out. I'm so annoyed that I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully I'll see it soon. I'm looking forward to seeing The Circle, the new movie by that name, not the one in 2015. But if you haven't seen the one, The Circle from 2015, it's a really good movie, like in the weird kind of good. like questioning your existence kind of good movie. So you should definitely watch it. It's on Netflix. But yeah, I'm looking forward to The Circle that's coming out in 2017. Looks really, really interesting. And then Power Rangers, of course, because Power Rangers, even though I feel like I'm not going to enjoy it, but I still gotta go see it because Power Rangers. Okay, if only, what old movie do you want to see remade? I want to see all the Harry Potter movies just because I want to see them again for the first time. But they probably wouldn't live up to the hype, so that would kind of suck. But, oh, going back to the last question, I'm looking forward to seeing the remade It movie. I thought about it because I was thinking about movies I'd like to see remade, and I definitely am looking forward to seeing that movie. Oh, maybe a Rugrats movie would be cool if it was remade. I don't know. End of the road. What 3 films do you think you will always enjoy watching? So I think I'll always enjoy watching, of course, all the Harry Potter movies. I'm just gonna lump that into one because taking that to name all the 3 movies would, yeah, be boring, right? You guys wouldn't really get much. Train to Busan. I've watched it 3 times already. No, 4. Or was it 5? I've watched it a whole bunch already, and I enjoy it every single time. I enjoy it more every single time because there's more things I notice about it that I didn't notice through the first run of it. And then Holes. That movie, I've watched it countless times. It was one of the first chapter books that I actually read in one day, in one sitting, because that and Hatchet, those 2 books were the first chapter books that I read in just one sitting. And I really enjoyed it. So then I watched the movie and I really enjoyed the movie. I would like to see a Holes remake though. That would be interesting for this time. Like this day and age, that would be a really interesting thing to see how they remake that movie. So that's My Life in Movies tag. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like that video. And comment below with maybe some of your answers if you don't want to make a video for yourself. As far as tags go, I'm going to tag Don over at Collector Core. I definitely want to see his answers to that, but I don't know if he'll have time to do the tag video. If not, it's okay. Who else? I'd like to see Brizzy Voice's answer to this. That would be really interesting. And Thingamavlogs. I'd like to see them respond to this. And then any of you guys, if you want to answer these questions, like feel free, let me know in the comments below with your link to your video. I definitely love to watch it. And if you don't feel like making a video, definitely let me know in the comments what your answers to these questions are. I would really love to read it, and I'd really love to see what you guys say. And you never know, I might pick up a movie because of what you said, because I'm always looking for new movies to watch or interesting movies that are from the past. So definitely I would really be interested in your answers. Until next time, always remember to stay super. Bye!